I had such a busy day yesterday. I took my son to rugby in the morning, then my daughter had a birthday party, then she had a show in the evening. I left home about 9:30. Apart from a couple of hours, I didn't get back until 10:30. So I'm surprised I had time to flick through a few videos, but I'm glad I did. I stumbled across this video. It's David Cameron, back in 2009, laying out why he wanted an EU referendum, and he wanted one there and then. Have a listen.
In 2005, all of the major political parties promised a referendum on the European Constitution. Why does this matter? Why do we need a referendum? And why do we need one now? First, why this matters. The European Constitution, now called the Lisbon Treaty, includes a massive transfer of powers from the nation states of Europe to Brussels. It ends our veto, our right to say no, in about 60 areas. It sets up a permanent president of the European Union, a foreign minister, a diplomatic service. It gives the European Union the right to sign treaties and to pass new treaties, new constitutions, without asking us again, the people of Europe.
Did you hear that? It gives the European Union the right to sign treaties and to pass new treaties, new constitutions, without asking us, again, the people of Europe. As the three of you that follow my videos will know, I've gone on about the Lisbon Treaty being a self-amending treaty for ages, meaning that because it can be amended to suit whatever agenda the EU Commission wants, there will be no need to go back to the people of Europe to ratify any future treaty. It's the holy grail of treaties, quite literally, only if your goal is tyranny. Cameron knew that the Lisbon Treaty was a self-amending treaty back in 2009, and he didn't like it, and therefore wanted an EU referendum. But as soon as this muppet got in power, and was no doubt told by his paymasters that he will not allow an EU referendum, surprise, surprise, he changed his mind. But I have to say that as bad as Cameron's flip-flopping is, you have to look at the Liberal Democrats and Labour in a different light. More of a deceitful, scum, sly light. The Liberal Democrats and Labour have both said that if there's another treaty which involved more power being handed from sovereign states to Brussels, that they would then call for an EU referendum, but only then. Well, both parties clearly understand that the Lisbon Treaty is a self-amending treaty, as David Cameron admitted to in that short video. So both the Liberal Democrats and Labour are deliberately misleading the public on an EU referendum. They know there doesn't ever need to be another treaty that will have to be ratified by the people. So they can spew to the public that they will definitely have an in-out referendum if there's another treaty. Because they know full well there will never be another treaty required. They are all a bunch of scum, the lot of them. Cameron for changing his mind about giving us an EU referendum, and Clegg and Miliband for deliberately deceiving the public. Sly, slimy, two-faced bastards, selling everyone down the river. Cameron, Clegg and Miliband should all be hung for treason. They are disgusting scumbags.